Exclamation everybody, and welcome to another channel update. This one for October 2017. Relatively on time for a change, I guess. Although September was on time as well. For those new to the channel, I do this once a month just to kind of peel back the curtain for a minute or two and kind of give you insights into what the heck I'm doing and what the channel's, where we're going with the channel, and statistics and all that other stuff. The game in the background is Homefront. I played about an hour of the first one here, and I have Homefront: The Revolution too, which I at some point would like to play, but I'll probably do that on a stream as most things. You've probably noticed that I'm starting to move more to streams now, and then cutting those up and cutting those recordings up and putting them onto YouTube. If you haven't noticed, then that means I'm doing a good job. because it's been, some of the quality, especially the audio quality and stuff, has been a little bit suspect as I try to get some of my settings right and try to figure out how to do things. Nothing ever quite works straight out of the box. I to do what I do, I actually run two instances of OBS Studio. One to do the live stream, and one simultaneously to do the local recording. That way you don't see my face here. My face here normally on the YouTube, because I just cut that out. I don't have that actually part of the local recording. I only have that part of the stream, so people who are on the stream see what they would expect to see on a stream, and people on YouTube see what they expect to see on YouTube. And it's kind of been working out. I've been tweaking lots of settings. I'm going to be tweaking settings for forever and a day. But I'm starting to get a pattern down. I was trying to find like file formats and stuff that would just work out of the box, but it looks like I'm going to have to remux a lot of things just to get them to work with Vegas and or Adobe Premiere. So I'll get into a little bit of that just to give you an idea of what I've been doing and why I've been behind on editing and all this other stuff. But before we get too far into it, let's go through some of the statistics on the channel. We have 122,947 total channel views. That is up from 120,349 last month. We've got 430 subscribers. That's up from 425 last month. And 12,933 minutes watched, which is up or in the last 28 days anyway, which is up from the 11,514 last month on the YouTube channel. So everything is trending upward, which is good. It's always a good thing. And as far as videos, we had 2,206 total videos on the channel last month, and this month we go up to 2,242 videos. So the videos have dropped off a bit. I was doing maybe 50 or 60 a month at some point, and now it's dropped off a bit. That is mostly because I'm behind on my editing and stuff, and I've been doing a lot more live streaming, so I haven't been recording. I've been recording in larger spurts whenever I can, but yeah, it's mostly just me being behind on actually rendering videos out, or editing and rendering them out. Some of that is due to me trying to learn how to use Premiere. Again, I'll talk about that in a minute. But we also, on Mixer, we stayed about the same. We had 4 followers last month, 4 followers this month. Hoping to maybe attract a little bit more attention over there soonish. I've been actually starting to use my PlayerMe account again, because I can actually post updates on there and have them automatically go out on Twitter as well, and things like that. A lot of that is due to me, a lot of the lack of growth on Mixer is due to me, not really having a set schedule, Although I've been trying to do Tuesdays and Thursdays, usually around 8:30. Although today, I'm recording this on a Tuesday. I didn't do any today because I wanted to watch Space Game Junkie talk to the dev of Nightstar Rogue Wings. So I kind of and I wasn't really feeling it. So I was like, I got other videos I need to get done too. Like there's a VR game. Well, there's two games. There's one game that I got a code for. That's on the Xbox, and also, yeah, it's on the Xbox One, and you can play it on PC via the UMB stuff. That looks really interesting, as far as from a development perspective, because it uses some of the stuff that I dabbled with in college, namely genetic algorithms to do the AI for the bots and stuff. It's interesting from a programmer's perspective, maybe not so interesting from someone who wants to just play the game, but it's something I want to get a video of. I don't know when they were supposed to go out, because I have an early copy of it, and I don't know if they're supposed to go out on this Thursday or next Thursday. I have a feeling it's next Thursday. I have to look it up. So I wouldn't put the video out until they actually went live, just because I think they have an NDA. It's going through the whole Microsoft Insider thing, which I happened to get into because I was playing this past weekend Sea of Thieves, the alpha on that. I'm not allowed to talk about it. I'm allowed to say that I was in it, but I'm not allowed to actually talk about anything regarding it because it's got an NDA on it. Actually, is that... Yeah, it was something like that. I think you're allowed to talk about it, but you're not allowed to show video or anything like that. So I'm just not gonna talk about it because I don't want to break any NDAs or anything like that. So I can't say anything regarding that. But I also, being in that, I also got another code for this other game that I want to do a video on eventually. So we got those things going for us, and then. Yeah, it's just me not... I haven't been playing like the popular games. I've been playing a lot of indie games on stream. So it's hard to attract an audience when you're not playing like Fortnite and things like that. Although I might still play... I'll probably play some more Fortnite Battle Royale at some point and a few other things. But I have to warm up to them and do them on my own accord, and not just because they're popular. But beyond that, I have been streaming far more often. I think last month we had only 10 hours streamed between August the 21st and September the 17th. And this month, between September the 17th and the 18th and August and the 16th of this month, October the 16th, I had chalked up 27 hours of recording, so of streaming, I should say. So I am definitely getting on the ball more as far as streaming is concerned, especially now that I've got the recordings kind of working. I got sort of a workflow down, kind of, sort of. And things are just kind of flowing a little bit better. I've been playing a lot of Heat Signature, played a lot of Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, although I'm still not even, I'm only at chapter 6, I think, and I was failing a couple times on chapter 6, so I have to do a little bit of that off camera just to try to get a better loadout and stuff on that, because I just got a Battlestar for the first time, and now the difficulty's ramping up and all that stuff. So I would like to finish that game. I just have to, I think I need to do a little bit of grinding off camera before I bring that back onto the scene again. And that said, I've got a ton of that footage still recorded, so to go through, like I have several more hours of it ready to, that needs to be edited. So can expect a few more episodes of that before I run out of it, and then have to there might be a pause then or not. I don't know. I have to get back into that. Heat signature as well. I have several hours of that recorded. So I'm trying not to record too much more of heat signature because I got so much now as it is. Galaxy on Fire, I actually have quite a few. I've got quite a few hours of that. Made a lot of progress on the last stream with Galaxy on Fire 2. With that, it's been slow going because I've been using that as my guinea pig. That project I've been putting in Adobe Premiere. I went and bought the Premiere Creative Cloud bullshit because I wanted to see why everybody and their grandmother loves it so much. And it's really difficult to use. The one thing I never thought I would miss is being able to drag out a selection and move things around. It's just like you just don't do that here. It's all you want to cut something, you got to cut it manually, and then you got to delete it manually, and then you got to cut some more and delete that manually, and then you got to move it, drag it, and it's like just give me a selection highlight so I can just highlight a section of stuff that I want to get rid of and hit the delete key. It works so well in Vegas, and yet Premiere, which is supposed to be the bee's knees in every respect of the word, can't even be bothered to do that. That said, a 25-minute video done in Premiere will take about 26 to 27 minutes to render, whereas a similar video in Vegas will take about an hour and a half. So it's winning out on the rendering bit quite a bit. Although there is a way to queue it up, and that's not working because it doesn't pull all the audio down. It only pulls a couple tracks, which is just bonkers. So I've had to do like the exports manually and stuff. It's got all kinds of weird issues. I had to find a plugin so it would know how to read FLAC files. I don't know. I don't get it sometimes. But not to say that Vegas is much better in that respect, but at least it does make things a lot easier. It takes me 5 minutes to edit something in Vegas. It takes about an hour to do it in Premiere, rendering notwithstanding. So I've been trying to learn Adobe Premiere basically, and I've been using the Galaxy on Fire stuff to try to learn it. Hopefully those videos have been coming out okay. I think I've got all the rendering settings correct. I think I got the audio levels correct. So hopefully everything has been working good with that. I haven't really checked it on YouTube. I've been too busy. But there's that. That's some more information about what I've been doing there, and some information about the streaming and stuff. There is another tidbit that I want to stream, and this one would be just a stream only, and not a video, and that is Star Fox 2 for the SNES. I was able to buy an SNES Mini, and I was able to play the original Star Fox, and so it unlocked the Star Fox 2. And I've never played Star Fox 2. The only reason I wanted the SNES Mini is because it had Star Fox 2 on it, and I can't find it anywhere else. I've already got a RetroPie rig here. It's just the SNES Mini is the only one that I could find that had a reliable build of Star Fox 2, which was an unreleased SNES console game. So that said, since I've never played it before and I love Star Fox 1 tremendously, I want to play that for the first time on stream. I have to get my settings correct. I have to get my rig set up here because I haven't tested. I got all the bits wired up, and I've recorded locally without my commentary. So now I need to just test it in OBS and try to get the right settings between my audio and the right delay between my audio and the video, because when it traverses through the Elgato capture card, it everything's off by like a second or two, right? So the video that's coming through is like a second or two later than what's actually coming through on the console. So I need to record some footage locally and then see how far off my voice is compared to what's on screen, and then get the right sync value, like get the right delay value before I go live, and then that way everything will sync up properly. It gets a little bit more complicated too, because even the camera right here, which I haven't synced up with my audio, so if my mouth is not moving at the right rate, then I apologize. I just haven't had the time to try to sync it up. But that in and of itself, even that might have a little bit of a delay in it. So I'm going to try to tweak it as much as I can before I go live with that. But then those will just go up on Mixer. And Mixer only saves VODs for like 14 days and then they're deleted. So that's all you're going to get. I'm probably not going to record it locally. I might, but it's not going to go anywhere if I do. I was thinking of maybe recording it locally and then uploading it to Twitch, because you can upload vids or VODs to Twitch. But that would be kind of pointless because nobody can find them. Like, you can upload stuff on there, but their discoverability is so lame that no one would ever find it anyway. So I might as well just be shouting into the void at that point. So we'll see. We'll see. It's really just going to be it'll be up there for 14 days on Mixer, and then that's that. So I would like to get that maybe this weekend. I'd like to do a stream where I can play some Star Fox 2. So that'll be fun, I hope. And what else we got here? Also, I might also stream other things from the SNES Mini. We've got Super Mario RPG is on there. And Legend of Zelda A Link to the Past is on there. So those are two things I might want to stream. Not going to record videos of them because Nintendo's a pain in the ass with that shit. So I'm just I'll stream it once and be done with it, and then that's that. So you either see it or you don't see it, and then that's it. As far as series on the channel go, I'm looking at my notes, by the way. As far as series on the channel go, Pyre, I want to try to get through that series. I really like the game, and I'm trying to get back to it. I've been spending the majority of my time either doing live streams or doing side quest videos. It's been really difficult to find time to do the series stuff, like No One Lives Forever. I still need to record more of that. I've gone through all the footage I've had of that. Pyre, I've gone through all the footage I have, so I have to record more of that. Children of Zodiarcs, I need to get back to. I haven't played that in like 2 months now. And I still have to. I only got so far in that. I would like to find out more about the game and get further in the game. What else on there? Did I write another one on here? No, that's about it. Yeah, Children of Zodiacs, and then Heat Signature, and those things I've been doing as live streams. The ones that I haven't been doing as live streams are the ones that are taking the longest to do, like Pyre and stuff. Like, I could switch over to doing Pyre as a live stream, but I don't want the quality to change that drastic from one episode to the next so that it doesn't look so bad. Like, I mean, the quality might not change that much, but the audio quality definitely will. So I'm kind of trying to keep them consistent, which is why I've been just doing them off cam, I've been doing them locally, not streaming them. Once I get through all the ones that I've been doing locally without streaming, that'll probably be it. Then I'll be just, any series I do from there will be series that have come from basically from VODs, but are chopped up into episodes, and I've recorded locally. They're not you won't see the webcam stuff and all that stuff. It'll just be like I recorded it normally, except it'll be during a live stream. So you might hear me refer to people on the live stream, refer to comments and stuff. But it's, I mean, that's pretty much, when you look around YouTube now, that's pretty much par for the course. I mean, I'll tell you something. There's a YouTuber that I followed for many years, B00. I never expected him to abandon YouTube entirely and go to Twitch, and he did. He did over the recent stuff. So that was a big eye opener. If like Vintage Beef or someone else does the same thing, then I'll be like, yeah, this is pretty much the death of the platform as we know it. I'm going to continue doing videos on YouTube. Don't worry about that. I still think that it's a good platform for, well, I was going to say highly produced videos, but none of my videos are highly produced at all. But it's certainly a platform for more produced videos than live streams. Live streams, I've seen a lot of live streams where if you took the VODs directly and put them on YouTube, they're janky as balls. I mean, Christ, there's one guy that I'm not gonna say his name, but there's one guy that I've watched some of his VODs that he puts up on YouTube, and like, there's long pauses. There's like, he's eating constantly eating. Like, the guy freaking, every time he starts a new episode, he's eating something else. It's like the guy must never be not eating during the day. It's like, I'm eating cereal now. Oh, I'm eating a burger now. Oh, I'm eating this. It's like, affecting his commentary too, because you can hear him munching on stuff. It's like, God damn, dude, just like have a VOD where you're not fucking eating something. God damn. Again, not going to name any names on that one, but I think if others have followed some of the channels I followed, you'll know who I'm talking about. So things like that. Like I said, I still want to continue doing things on YouTube. The side quest videos are probably always going to be straight YouTube things. I was thinking about maybe looking at some of them on a stream and then cutting it up, and I'm like, I might do it on a one-off basis. Like if it's for instance, if it's an RPG, a long-form RPG or something where I know the video is going to be really long, and because in order to get a good impression of it, you got to really play it for like 2 hours if it's a slow burner or stuff like that. I might do those on a stream, but for the majority of the side quest videos, I'll probably do those just on my own, not streaming, just so that it's not distracting with me. There's not a lot of distractions with chat or other things going on, that kind of thing. So that's where I'm going with that. What that really means is that the Let's Play series that you see will probably start all being edited VODs, very edited VODs. Like, as much as it might seem like I'm not editing, say, Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, I'm editing a lot of Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. There was almost an entire episode there, like a 2.5 hour stream where I literally cut out 2 hours of it and just showed you a half an hour, because a lot of the time was just repetitive stuff, or it was me just failing or bitching about something, or that kind of thing. So I am editing stuff. It may not necessarily look like it at times, but it is actually happening. So that's where I'm at with that. A new series that I'm going to be working on is Airport CEO. It's a game I just happened to stumble onto. I really like it. It's a strategy game. It's not well known. It kind of has vibes of like Soul Zero a little bit, in that it's not known yet really, and it's really good. It's stable. It's a lot of fun to play with. So I will be doing that, and I will be doing that locally. I don't think I'll be streaming that at all, because I really want to enjoy it without having to worry about if I'm being enjoyable to watch, because I would rather just do it locally, and then I could just say, oh, I'll just edit it up if if something's not working right. So yeah, so that's the other new one that's on the list now. I only have the one episode recorded, the 1 hour episode, so I need to work some more on that and work through the tutorial and see how that works. I don't know how long that's going to be, because I don't know how much is in the game yet or how far I can get. So it might only be like 3 episodes, 4 episodes. I'm not going to try to drag it out at all. I'm just going to play as much of it as exists, and then just put it on the side burner and come back to it later. It's not like a Soul Zero thing where I'm just going to keep on rolling with it for 2 years or whatever. It's just going to be, it'll just be there when it's there, and it, and there's content to play with. And some VR stuff. I've got my Oculus Touch set up finally. I bought it while it was on sale, so I've got all that working. It's very weird. It's very weird working with these things here. These controllers. Let's see if I can. Yeah, they're very strange. It's very weird working with them when you're not used to it. It's very weird when you can point. You can point and it knows that you're pointing and stuff. It's just, it's kind of there's a little bit of a, I wouldn't say a learning curve, but there's a little bit of a touch and feel thing that I have to get used to on it. So with that said, and because also the weather's getting a little bit cooler, so it's not like I could put that on my face and not feel like I'm going to burn up in the atmosphere. I'll probably get back to Bridge Crew, Star Trek Bridge Crew. And there is a VR building game that's I'm going to do a side quest video on soon. Probably this week. I don't remember the name of it. But I'll be doing that. So there'll be a few more VR things going on. Obviously not live streaming those, because that's VR. It's just forget it. I need to be able to see the screen to do things. I can't just have something blocking my vision while I'm trying to do this stuff. So yeah, I think that covers everything as far as I know. I was hoping to have more of an update on the something else that's been going on over the long term. If you remember back several months back in July, I guess it was, or June, we had the whole Alex Maurer thing, taking down one of my videos and videos of other people. I was hoping to have more of an update for that, but that's still in litigation, hamster wheel stuff. So maybe next month we'll be able to finally put hammer the final nail in that coffin. It's looking good from what I've been following. So hopefully we'll hear something about that soon, and then I can just kind of be done with that in my brain case. It's nice though that, like, I finally feel like it really did throw me off getting that copyright strike and then having to get it reversed and all that stuff. That it did really throw me off. It did really make me question and not really wonder why I do this stuff. And so there was a noticeable drop in my output for a while there, and even my desire to do things with the channel. But that is all returned. I feel a lot better about things. I know I'm doing a lot more live streaming stuff. I'm feeling better about the live streaming stuff now. Like I feel like I'm doing a better job. I've got my Stream Deck here, which lets me record and live stream and also do all kinds of hotkey stuff. So I can make it feel a little bit more highly produced. and I'm starting to get my sea legs with it. Like, I'm still only doing like 2-hour live streams, but at the end of them, I'm feeling better about stuff, just in general. Even though I don't have anybody watching per se, I'm still feeling like I'm starting to feel more natural, a little less robotic. That was always my problem. Like, even though I've been streaming for a while, doing it once a week was not enough to really get rid of the robot memory. Memory leak, death, robots. It was not enough really to get rid of that kind of thing, and now it feels like second nature now. It's starting to feel like second nature, just like the recording and talking to myself is. So hopefully we can, hopefully that'll just continue and grow, and maybe I'll actually get good at something. Who am I kidding? I'll never be good at anything, but that's okay. I can be not good at anything and still make videos. So I think that's about it. It's getting late here. I'm a bit tired, and I gotta get some of these videos rendered and put out. So thank you so much, everybody, for watching and being on the channel. Welcome to the newbies to the channel. Welcome back to the veterans of the channel. I'm still here. I'm still kicking, still alive, still doing stuff, and I hope you guys are still enjoying everything. And yeah, one more month in the bag, my friends. So take care, and see you next time.